adventure in the deep blue sea. Home is with you wherever that may be. Home is with you wherever that may be.
Hope you're having an amazing day. We got off to a really good start. It is a Tuesday and we have some things we want to do outside the house, so we got up very early. What did I do? I started cleaning our bedding, which I try to do every week. We got our schoolwork knocked out. We just had lunch here at the counter and we're going to be heading out. Now, if you guys have been watching our previous videos, you know that we are going to be going to the Air Force Ball, and I'm trying to get a dress from the Cinderella Closet, which is a place where you could rent formal gowns on base, on Lackland Air Force Base. But they're going through a lot of renovations. They don't even have an open store. And when I reached out to try to schedule a time to look through what they have, they never got back to me. So that means that it's crunch time. I need to go find a dress. I did order a dress off of Amazon. I got it yesterday. Should have taken a picture while it was on me, but I didn't. I already wrapped it up and I'm about to return it. It did not look at all like the picture on Amazon. It looked horrible. The material is very cheap. The slit in the leg is like very, very far down, almost to my knee, so that's not gonna work. With that, I'm really trying to stick on a budget. A dress right around $50, which is very, very difficult for a formal gown. But me and the kids are packing up everything and we're gonna head on over to JCPenney's and see what they have there. Maybe even a trip to Kohl's, I'm not too sure. But if I don't find a dress today, we're gonna head to spend a little bit of time on the weekend. And Adam said he will...
Bobby.
You're bringing those books? Awesome. Adam said he'll come with me this weekend and go dress shopping, which would be awesome. I would love to go dress shopping with Adam.
Mom,
it's been a long time since he's come with me to go dress shopping.
I need to show you something.
Cool. Awesome. And what books do you have? I saw Peppa Pig and Super Mario. Very cool. The kids wanted to bring something in the car.
You're getting that?
And the other week, they grabbed some books from the base library and they were reading in the car. We turned off the music and they were reading to me. And it was like music to my ears, letting the kids just read in the back seat. They were bouncing stories off each other. And I'm like, that is a great idea. instead of bringing toys in the car where they get distracted, I'm very scared that they're gonna throw it in the car. Let's bring our books. It'll give the kids an opportunity to read to me while I'm driving.
Wait,
so
we can spend our reading time in the car.
No, they're also reading their chapter books. They do have 30 minutes a day where they read to me on the couch, and I try to stay awake because their reading relaxes me, and I fall asleep often.
I don't really read these ones.
No, they kind of moved away from these books, but they still read them from time to time. I find them upstairs with a big pile of all their books, and they're reading to each other, and I love it. Absolutely love it. It's a great habit.
I like this.
But we're gonna get out the door, bring you guys along for some dress shopping, and then we have a fun homeschool project that we're going to be sharing with you guys. This is a project that we are going to be completing this week with our co-op, and it's gonna be a fun time. And guys, if you are new and you don't know what this family is all about, we share everything with you guys. We post at least 2 vlogs a week, mostly 3 because we have a lot to share. And we are a military family. We move around. We like to get out there and explore. We are a family that doesn't live in one place very long, so we like to do as much as we can in the city that we're currently living in before the military sends us on our way to another city. So we are currently in San Antonio, Texas, and we've been here for about 2.5 years. We don't know when the military is going to give us orders to move on. It could be next month, it could be 2 years from now. So we really strive to live our best life now in the city that we're in, because we never know when we're gonna have to leave it. I am also a homeschool mom. So I homeschool the kiddos here.
So we can do it school faster.
We get school done faster, but it gives me the opportunity to teach them one-on-one. Our daughter had a little bit of trouble in the public school. Peter was doing just fine. So we decided, what sticker is it? What is that? Oh, it's Star Wars. It's BB-8? Is that his name? BB something.
Mom.
Now I got a ship. All right. Peter was doing just fine in the public school system, but I decided to pull them both out. I see that, honey, and give them that one-on-one opportunity.
I actually picked to go.
Yeah, I did give him the option. And I continuously give them the option. Do you want to go to public school or do you want to continue to homeschool? And you guys continually say homeschool. We go on a lot of adventures, like to get out there and explore. And that is one of the funnest parts about homeschooling. Yes, we bring you guys along for it all. But we have full reins over our schedule. And these kids are super crazy. So guys, if you're new to the channel, that is in a nutshell what we share, our great adventures with you guys on our channel. So come along with us on all our great adventures. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get this day going, right? We have a lot to do. It is the next day. The day got way ahead of me yesterday. We spent 4 hours looking for a dress, and I finally found one at Kohl's. I almost didn't even go to Kohl's because I didn't think they would have any formal dresses, but I found the perfect dress. Now I need to go out and get some shoes and a nice clutch, and I think we're good to go. Adam loves the dress too. It was a little bit pricier than I wanted it to be, but when I told Adam how much the dress was, he's like, well, you actually did a really good job, because I've been kind of looking around because I was stressing out about it. And he was looking around trying to see where he could take me to go find a dress. And he's like, you know, I was looking, found, and only finding dresses that were $100 to $200 at the minimum cost. So I did pretty good. The dress ended up being $86, I believe, because it was discounted from $130. No, wait, that one was $120. The original one I wanted was $130. Then I found this one at $120. It dropped it down to $89 with the discount. So I'm really excited to show you guys what the dress is gonna look like at the Air Force Ball. So you guys will have to come back and see what the dress looks like, and I don't even know how I'm gonna do my hair. I am not a fashionista. I used to dress up really cute before I had kids, really cute dresses. I would do my hair every day. I would spend a long time on my makeup. I don't have time for that anymore. I am a very, very busy mom, and spending that time in the bathroom glamoring is just not something that I've been doing for the past almost 10 years. So, no wait, Jane's almost 9, so just under 10 years. But yeah, so come back and check out what the dress looks like. I'm really excited. It looks fantastic. But we have a lot to do today. And guys, I'm sorry I did not finish out the vlog like I hoped to yesterday, but we were shopping longer than I expected. I wanted to put together the kids' egg drop, little egg cushion things yesterday, but we got home so late. I rushed home, made dinner, cleaned up dinner, made sure the kids were cleaned up, showered, and ready for bed. Then I went out and did my workout before putting the kids down by 8 o'clock. So it was such a busy evening and I did not get to the eggs. But the egg drop is actually tomorrow at our homeschool co-op, and we will be sharing that with you in this video at the very end. But today we got a lot to do. I've been up since 3:30, I believe. Adam got up to use the restroom and I ended up waking up. I wake up at the smallest sounds and I cannot go back to sleep. So I came down and made some crafting stuff, which I'm gonna show you guys in a minute, what I've been doing with Jane. And it's been a lot of fun, and I'll get into that in a few minutes. But I gotta get dinner into the crock pot. It has to cook for 8 hours, and I know I needed to get it into the crock pot by 8 o'clock. And it is 4 minutes to 8, so I gotta get going on that. I'm making stuffed peppers for dinner. It's gonna go into the crock pot, cooking for 8 hours today. I'm gonna turn the camera down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm putting into the crock pot. And I apologize, my allergies today are just on fire. So the first thing I did was brown the meat. I used 2 pounds of very lean ground beef and 2 cups of purple onion. And I sauteed it or browned it. And I am doubling this batch. So the measurements I'm gonna share with you guys is a doubled batch. So, in this house smells so good right now from all the stuff that I've been cooking all morning. I made eggs with spinach and onions with tomatoes this morning, and it was delicious. Jane had avocado toast, and that is her favorite breakfast now. So now I have bell peppers. I have about, well, it calls for, I think it's 2 cups of bell peppers per batch. So I should have 4, but I have way more than 4 here, but that's okay. Sometimes I don't always follow the recipe. I just do what looks good and what our taste buds will accept. So that is that. Then I need 6 cups of beef broth. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure this out and put it into the crock pot. I have my helper here, Jane Bug, Chef Jane. Oh, make sure it makes it into the crock pot. There you go. So then we're gonna put 2 cans, 15-ounce cans of tomato sauce, and just plain with tomato sauce, nothing special. No extra seasoning in there.
I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna love it.
No,
we have Peter here helping.
I'm just doing that.
You wanna do the diced tomatoes? Good job. Yay, Sir Peter. Thank you for helping. Then I'm gonna add some oregano leaves. It calls for, I believe, a tablespoon per batch, so I'm just gonna sprinkle and eye it. And one thing I forgot to share with you guys, the diced tomatoes needs to have oregano, basil, and garlic in it to add to the flavor of the soup. So this is what you're gonna have to get. Doesn't matter what kind of brand you got. I just got the cheapest can at the store. I have my herb garden outside, which is not doing too good, guys. I think it's pretty much dead. I was nurturing it, and I think the weather changed a little bit and it just died on me. I am not good with herb gardens. I've tried several times and I will probably try several more times, but yeah, my herb garden is now dead. I think the only one that's surviving is the rosemary, which is pretty resilient. But before it died, I did get some basil leaves that I dried in the freezer, not the freezer, the fridge. I put it in a paper bag, cleaned it, dried it, put it in the paper bag, and kept it in the refrigerator for 30 days. And after the 30 days, it was completely dried and dehydrated, and I was able to crunch it up pretty good, and I've been using it in my recipes. So I'm actually gonna put the rest of this basil into the soup. I love using fresh herbs. I just wish they would survive all year round. Okay, so the last ingredient that I do need to add is going to be the rice, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to cook it. I don't think that it would be a good idea to add it so soon because I will be adding it cooked to the crock pot. I don't want it to turn mushy. So I think what I'll do is add it 1 hour before everything is completely done so that all the flavors can have a little bit of time to soak into the rice. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on low and cook it for 8 hours in the crock pot. And it's already smelling delicious in this house, even by just cooking the ground beef and dumping everything in the crock pot. It smells so good. But to pair this, I'm gonna be making homemade bread in the bread maker. And Adam and the kids and I absolutely love homemade bread. So I usually make an Italian bread, and I think that's what I'll do today because it's gonna pair really well with the soup. So I'm gonna break out the bread maker after I clean off the counter and get that going. Kids wanna help me make some bread. So this is not just, it's not a fancy recipe. It's just very basic. I get it out of the bread maker manual full of recipes, but I tweak it because I don't like adding vegetable oil and sugar and some of the stuff in there. So I have tweaked it. So what I end up doing is adding 11 ounces into the bin. I do add some pink salt instead of regular salt.
Whoa.
There you go. And then I need a fourth. So
One.
you're gonna do the next one, buddy.
Yep.
So now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Okay, next we're gonna do the bread flour. So we need 4 cups of bread flour. Yes.
Can I do it too?
I'll hand it to you.
How about you do it too, baby?
Exactly, 2 and 2. There you go.
Okay.
See how the flour creates a lot of dust? Did you guys see how the flour creates a lot of dust? You want to make sure it's right in there. See it? Go ahead. There you go. Because if you dump it way up here, you're going to have flour all over the place and flour dust all over the kitchen. And
I can actually smell flour when
see,
I eat it.
look at my hand. See, that's what it looked like.
I can smell flour when I eat it, before I eat it. And
you can? Yeah, you're going to get a little dirty in the kitchen. Peter.
I already had one.
Don't get it on your face. Crazy girl.
What about you?
Parmesan. So it calls for 1/3 cup of Parmesan, but I really add a lot. So
is that cheese?
yes, this is Parmesan cheese. We don't buy the grated Parmesan that comes in like the green container anymore because we actually took a look at the ingredients. Okay, don't blow in the... we took a look at the ingredients and it said that it had like some type of wood chips in it. So really take a look at what you're putting in your body. We would get a lot of the grated Parmesan from that container. You're so funny. He's making the bread maker talk. But instead we end up getting the block and we grate it ourselves. It's cleaner, it doesn't have all that extra junk in it. It does take a little bit of work to grate it, but it's better for your body. Next, we're gonna add all of our spices. So we have oregano, thyme, Italian seasoning, which I know a lot of the seasonings are already here, but we still add the Italian, which We're running really low. We hardly have any left.
That's
how much we use it. We have onion powder and garlic powder. So we're gonna add.
What do you use these?
What do we use them for? Well,
Can I do one?
Well, here, I have an idea. Dump the whole bit in there. I'll give you the time. I just eye it.
Just dump it?
I know, a
just
little bit.
Just dump the whole thing?
Dump the whole thing.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, Jane.
Wait, we use these on pizzas.
Yes, we do. Remind me, I gotta get more Italian seasoning. We don't have any more after this.
And that's the thing
all
that
over
we
the
can
kitchen.
use pizza to smell
Not all over the
delicious.
kitchen. You gotta slowly put it in like that. See? Very
Can
small.
I do this one?
We already did this. Now I'm getting confused as to
I
what
want to
we
do
did.
this one.
I already did that. So let me do this real quick. This is the oregano. We don't want too much of that because we already have it in the soup. Perfect.
I love the smell.
Now all we need to do is our active dry yeast.
Can I do some?
Let me get the measurements and then you could dump it in. So we need 2 teaspoons. Uh-oh, our teaspoon is dirty, right? So let's go get a new one. Okay, so we need 2 teaspoons of the active dry yeast, but first we need to create like a volcano.
A volcano?
You have to create like a little volcano looking thing in here, and then you put your yeast right in the hole. Doesn't it look like a volcano in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this.
Wait, what is this? What?
Oh yeah, you probably got oil. Don't put it on your clothes. So we have 1 teaspoon of the dry yeast. Do you want to dump it into the volcano?
Yeah.
It's not going to erupt, I promise you. 1. Okay, Jane, are you ready?
Yeah. Is that the
Right
thing that
in the
makes
volcano.
that
There we
makes
go.
toy ones over?
No, it's not. All
Remember
right.
the experiment that there was gems inside the volcano?
Yeah, that took a lot of work. We didn't share that one with you guys. We did it. Hold on, I gotta put it in there and be careful how I put it in. We did a science project. We built a volcano and we added some ingredients and we made it erupt after we painted it. And then after that, we had to chisel the volcano away and get some gems out of it, right? And it was hard to get those gems out.
We gotta move it outside.
Yeah, we started in the kitchen. It got too messy, so we moved it outside. But the bread is all ready.
How did we actually take it out? How did we do
Very
that?
carefully.
I think we used the tools.
Yeah, we used a lot of tools. So we're gonna put it in the bread maker. We're gonna press number 7, which is the setting for this type of bread.
press number
And it's
7?
gonna cook for about 3.5 hours. So it'll be well ready to go before the soup is ready. But less things I need to do later. So I told you I would share with you guys what I was working on so early this morning, a little bit of crafting. And what I would really like to do is see if I can sell it at a boutique or here in our neighborhood. But Jane and I started making these bows. And here's one. They're little Halloween bows at the moment. So they turned out really cute. And it takes me a little while to make them because I'm like a perfectionist and I want to make sure that they're made really well. Here's another one. This is my favorite one. Really cute for Halloween. And then here's another. Kids are playing. They're gonna start school very, very soon. But this morning, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start handwriting in one moment. Here's another one that I made today. I didn't put the middle part in and I need more of these little clippies. So I think we're gonna make our way over to Michael's today to get more of these because I have a lot of extra bows that I need to do the middle part and add the clippies. So let me know, guys, what do you think? Today was math day. The kids just finished up their math courses and they did some handwriting this morning. The soup is cooking. It looks absolutely fantastic. Very, very delicious. And the bread just came out of the bread maker and that looks good too. I'll be cutting that up very, very soon. Trying to get the kids' bedding all cleaned up, so I gotta go make their beds. And I also wanna finish up the vacuuming. vacuum upstairs. Since we have our egg drop, I looked up the instructions for our homeschooling group. They actually said, do not assemble it at home. Bring your materials to the meeting tomorrow. We're gonna assemble it there. They're gonna have tape and glue and a few other things. We need to bring our egg and whatever materials we wanna bring to make it right before the drop. It's probably to make sure that everybody is honest and not using some outrageous materials. So I'm gonna get the kids down here. They just ran upstairs. They're really excited that schoolwork is done for the day. And we're gonna show you guys what materials we gathered around the house. I didn't wanna go buy anything because I figured it would be more fun to search around the house and try to find something here and get a little bit creative. So we're gonna see what we can do with what we have, but we will be assembling it completely tomorrow during our co-op meeting. So we're gonna bring you guys along for that. Again, it'll be at the end of this video, so do not leave.
Are we doing this now?
No, okay. So we have an egg. We're gonna see, don't break it, okay? We gotta be extra careful. We gotta see what will probably work tomorrow.
So we have to figure out what we're going to do.
Let's come up with an idea, and then we could assemble it during the meeting tomorrow, okay?
I think we can tape this, and then we can put, put this, and then we can do this for colorful.
I was thinking this.
We can just do layers.
I was just thinking this. We can wrap this up and put this in and like.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You guys are each gonna have your own egg, all right? We had to go get a new egg because the kids already broke that one. So we need to slow down and take a look at what our options are. We have cotton balls. We can use the glue that they're gonna have at the meeting tomorrow to cotton ball around the egg very carefully because we don't wanna break our egg, right? And then we can saran wrap it to add some extra cushion. How much saran wrap do we have? Oh, we have plenty. And then we could use our foil. And Peter came up with the idea to
Tape it
around. So we're gonna have to use a lot of cotton balls.
Well, we actually put cotton balls so it doesn't break.
I was thinking this. We can put glue on the bottom and put cotton balls on the bottom.
Okay.
And do make it cushion.
Okay, and then you want to use those to decorate it?
I got an idea. A parachute.
Oh, that is a good idea. How are we going to do that? What are we going to use for a parachute?
String.
Okay.
And a balloon. We just have to blow.
Huh.
Wait. Huh.
What kind of stuff do we have to use for?
We can use paper to make the balloon.
Yes, so let's go ahead and bring some of our paper.
Can we use two papers?
Well, we should probably bring two just in case we mess it up tomorrow.
We need scissors. We need
and then how about
to, make it in there. Make it.
Okay, we'll bring a pair of scissors, and then I have some ribbon. You want to use some ribbon? So we'll cushion the egg with the cotton balls really well, and then we will put saran wrap on top
the egg
with foil so it doesn't fall out, and then we're gonna create a parachute with our paper and our ribbon.
It's very delicate.
Very delicate.
It's delicate than glass.
Exactly.
Hey, Mom,
yeah. Yes.
We can fold this up and then in it, and we can put it in, and we can make puff and put cotton balls in there and glue it and put glue on the bottom.
So the egg doesn't adjust?
Yeah.
I think we have an excellent plan. So what we're gonna do is put this all in a bag, minus the egg. We cannot forget our egg tomorrow, okay? We should probably actually bring 4 eggs just in case we break one while we're building it. That would be pretty bad. Sound good? Good morning, everybody. It is the next day. Kiddos want to say good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
What are you guys doing today?
The egg drop.
The egg drop, we have it in the bag. We have all the material in the bag. The eggs are on the counter, so we're not gonna forget them. I was really worried about that. Oh, Peter wants to, here, I'll bend down for you guys. It's been a very busy morning, but now we have everything done. It is almost 9 o'clock, so we're gonna head out the door in about 10 minutes. Oh, Sully wants to say hi. You guys know Sully by this point. He's crazy. What I also did this morning, I did a step workout, which felt so good. But the kids have a Cub Scout event on Saturday, so I had to get their uniforms ready. We are joining a new den, so I had to get their den patches taken off. So I used this fancy little tool here, if you guys sew things at home, and I took their old patches off. And when we get home later today, he's got a hat now. When we get home later today, I gotta put their new patches on because they're gonna be at a Lowe's this weekend selling popcorn. That is our fundraiser. Yeah, that's what I gotta do when we get home. I gotta sew these patches on, which is one of the least favorite things I can do with my sewing machine. So I also need to find some fabric so I can make some capes for the kids. They've been wanting me to put together some capes for them. Beautiful. Okay, go get in line. Oh, it broke, buddy. You can see it. Oh, don't undo it. It'll get yolk all over you. But yeah, let me see. You can see the yolk right there and where it broke. Well, it was a fun experiment, huh? All right, Jane, did yours break? Let me see. Do you see any yolk? Let's see. Let's take a look. I actually think yours survived. Do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Just poke a little hole on the side. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Did it survive? Take it out. It's okay, we'll pick it up. Jean, you have a full egg. We just got home, stopped at Walmart on the way home. That is all done. When Adam gets home, we plan to make a trip to Michael's. I need to get little clippies to make bows for the hair. Kids want to show Adam some decorations, Halloween decorations that are at Michael's. So they're really excited to walk him through the store. Then we have to go to Costco. Yes, you can have some cheese. The kids are over here actually making their sandwiches. They started enjoying making their own lunches, and if it's something that they can do, definitely want to let them do that so that they can get a little bit more comfortable in the kitchen and learn how to fend for themselves. Because you guys, when you become teenagers, that's pretty much what you gotta know how to do already, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they're making a ham and cheese sandwich, and then they have some crackers. We found these crackers that are a little bit better than others, so I'm okay with this one right now.
And Mr. Beast Feastable bars.
Well, I don't really like you guys eating the Mr. Beast Feastable bars, so because of that, I ended up finding this bar. It looks much better than a lot of the other stuff out there. A little bit on the healthier side when it comes to chocolates, and Lily's is pretty good too. So I did pick this up because when we are craving chocolate, we want to make sure that it's the better kind. So they're doing that. I'm gonna make myself a yogurt parfait with some blueberries on it. And then I gotta get over here to the sewing machine and get those uniforms going so that they're ready to go for the weekend. Yes, I gotta sew his monkey. He's been asking and I've been slacking. We have a big day tomorrow. We're gonna go to Corpus Christi. So you guys wanna come along for that. We have a lot of things that we're going to be doing in a short amount of time that we're going to be there. A jammed packed schedule for sure, but most of all, I'm very excited to see the beach. So you guys gotta hit that subscribe button, come along with us. Be sure to hit that bell if you haven't already so that you guys are notified when I post that vlog. But we have a lot to do to get ready for tomorrow. A lot of things that we still need to get done this evening. So we're gonna do all that off camera and just enjoy some family time. So with that, thank you guys for tagging along with us on this little bit longer vlog that we have out for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the journey. We definitely had a blast. We're enjoying the co-op so much and wish we would have done this sooner. So we're looking forward to the year of activities we have with the co-op here. Oh, they want to give you a chip. Yum, 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 yum. All right, guys, we're gonna let you go. Thank you so much for tagging along with us. Bye-bye.
Let's go adventure in the deep blue sea. Home is with you wherever that